We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters. And he'll go toe-to-toe with Dimitri Bivol, 174 pounds. He's 6 foot tall even with a reach of 72 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. He's got that aggressive style, so good with the power punchers. A great finisher when he has someone hurt. Here comes Dimitri Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. He's as humble as he is dominating, the light heavyweight champion of the world.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona. An all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside it's hot. Inside it's roasted.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Ring around on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. You were thinking.
Focus and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this.
Good work. Just get him on the end of the jab.
You get back behind the jab Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you
Much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
It's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this
Throw,
round.
but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
There's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about David Benavidez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Jabel, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Confident now.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
End the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Give him any free shots. Keep smart. Good work there, the jab.
Out there, you need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. You were thinking
Together and go out there and put it back on him this round. You're starting to make
shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get back out there and win the round.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready.
The bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. perfect counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? I need you to focus.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Great work.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's...
Get your rhythm back. Then we go again. I need you to go back out.
Get it out. Go out there and finish him. The jab's working.
That jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
One round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Get back out there and switch on. Get
back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Good counter punching. They're giving us a high-tempo show. They miss with the jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nobody home with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about David Benavidez in that last round.
Come on.
At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And then we go again.
Here. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. He was close to this fight, and now you've let him back into it.
Smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your power shot.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick on it.
Hey, think about the defence on the end of what you do. Good work.
That confidence, stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus on what
It is beautiful. That's it, just start sticking a few
And that'll
body
do it
shots.
for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
and win the round. Get back behind.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't land that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Unlucky to miss with that jab. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart.
Out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe.
He'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
You're still landing your power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already.
Back into it. I need you to go back out there.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Back and forth they go. He missed with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Go.
Good work. He was thinking. He was smart.
Reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't...
Don't get carried away. Think about the defence and remember what you do. Good work. The jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading.
Round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Think about the defence and remember what you do. Good work.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Box him back together and put it back on him this round. Don't worry about that round.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Missing with the left hook. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. That jab doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. That hook won't score. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talking about David Benavidez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great. Just the same again.
Yeah. Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Not tiring him. The jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again.
So just keep him on the end of the jab. You're getting your timing already.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Great work.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, just be smart. Just get...
And there's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the dangerous fight.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Beautiful counterpunch. So much firepower here. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Nice counterpunch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the Ricky Hit Manhattan. This all-time great.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Hey, those punches add up. The jab just got blocked. Both men step back for just a moment. They're both trying for a knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. What do we expect to see here in round two? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
These two were made for each other. Perfect counter lands. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. On to the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Robinson in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering making. There's the bell to start round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? And twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Punch, counter punch. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch. Perfect. That must hurt.
close the door.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. There's only one, Ricky Hatton, weighing in at 65 kilos, bang on. Height, 171 centimeters with a reach of 165. Ricky Hitman Hatton, fighting out of Manchester, United Kingdom, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. There's a counter shot. Through the hook, didn't land. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They exchange punches. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of defense here at all. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Hatton in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Feel good?
Good man. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit me on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Those counter punches have to hurt. These two were made for each other. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. So much firepower here. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Day's now needs...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering your pace and win.
Great work. Stay focused.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A lot of effort being exerted here. That hook just can't find the target. How about that time counter shot? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
uppercut doesn't get through. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And this fight is over. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.